Thursday Night Football, we got the Broncos going into New Orleans to take on the Saints. The Saints are on a 4-game losing streak, and they are banged up. Bo Nix has been a playmaker for the Broncos, and they have a solid top 10 defense. So I think Denver's defense makes some plays, and Denver wins a close matchup. They will cover the 2.5-point spread.
Give me the Broncos. Spencer Rattler's not good. I don't care. The Saints even tried to come back against the Buccaneers, and they let up 51 points. Yeah, give me the Broncos minus 2.5.
Yeah, the Saints got fucking rocked last week.
Of course, Mike Evans doesn't score a touchdown the first time this season.
Yeah, how do they score 51 and he doesn't get a single touchdown?
I don't think they're going to be able to compete with this Broncos team. Casey, you mentioned that the Broncos defense is pretty good. Bo Nix slinging his shit. So
he's
Broncos here
what?
with you guys. He's slinging his shit.
Okay.
If Denver did have a top 10 offense, this team would be pretty good because their defense holds their own. They actually keep them in the games.
All three of us on board here with Denver taking that 2.5.
Patriots versus Jaguars. Basically a home game for the Jaguars in London.
Big who cares to the stupid Jaguars and the Patriots. This game sucks.
Xander, very unenthused. Extremely. Look at his face. Look at that.
God damn, the Jaguars suck. The Patriots we knew were in a building session. I don't know what happened to the Jaguars.
The Jags should be better than their 1-5 record, but their defense keeps giving up almost 30 points per game. So that's their problem.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence can't do much either, though. I mean, their offense.
He's like underthrowing people, overthrowing. Like, it's just weird looking. You see a lot of receivers dropping balls, too. Give me the Patriots plus 5.5.
God damn, 5.5.
Yeah, it's a big spread. And I mean, the Patriots could win this game. So, yeah, I'll definitely take the points.
I think there's going to be opportunities for Drake May here on the New England side to exploit the Jags defense. I think they're going to score. But ultimately, I think the Jags get the win in their second home, which is London. Give me New England 5.5. I don't think they cover. I think New England covers a 5.5 spread.
So here's the thing, and I take back what I said earlier at the beginning of this little segment. Trevor Lawrence has not been the problem as of late. Looking at this now, and he's got 302.5 passing yards the last 2 weeks. Might stay close. I'm gonna go Patriots 5.5 cover here.
NFC North showdown. You got the Lions going into Minnesota to take on the Vikings. Both teams extremely hot right now. Lions just destroyed the Cowboys, and the Vikings survived a Jets comeback in London. That actually it was last week. They're coming off a bye this week, but they survived a Jet scare in London against whatever.
What happened to who? Yeah. I didn't know if it was me, like just phasing out, or if Casey was just going and nothing was making sense anymore.
Yeah. I read a line I typed and I went to the next line after that. So that's what happened there.
So who got scared by the Jets?
The Vikings survived a Jets comeback in London last week and are coming off a bye. There you go.
There you go.
For me, I think the Lions are hitting their stride. It would be cool to see if they do, because obviously losing Hutch is fucking huge. Not only as a pass rusher, but I feel like he's like the backbone of that team. If not the defense, but at least the team. Like, he's literally a Michigan man, and he's wanted to go to Detroit. He's like everything that team is supposed to be.
It's a huge loss for the Lions. Huge.
Yeah, not just on the field, like in the locker room. That's enormous. I'm going to take the Lions +2. I think the Vikings might be a little rusty. Fuck, the Lions might be a little rusty coming off of 45 trick plays they pulled on the Cowboys.
They might run them on the Vikings too. Who knows?
So this is where my head's at on this. The implications of this game is for first place. This is first place in the division.
Also for Minnesota's undefeated season.
I'm just going to go Detroit money line here because I just think Detroit wins the game. I think this is where the better team is shown, and the Lions win this.
Division game can go either way. I think Detroit, I'm going to agree with Daniel. I think Detroit's going to roll into Minnesota and hand the Vikings their first loss of the season. Lions money line for me, +110.
I'm going to take the Lions +2.
I don't know, man. There's something about this Lions team. I don't care if they lost Hutchinson. That defense is still good. That defense is still going to make plays. Their offense is rolling. So I like them here. You got the Houston Texans going into Green Bay to take on the Packers. The Packers are 3-point favorites here, over under 47.5. I think this will be one of the better games of the week. I underestimated the Packers last week. I actually picked the fucking Cardinals to win, which they did not.
I told you.
It ruined my perfect record on my predictions. And I went 13-1. Thought it was great. And then no, fucking Daniel had a perfect record. He went 14-0 last week in his picks. Fuck.
There's something about Green Bay that I just don't trust, and I don't know what it is, but I like the Texans a lot, and I feel like they are starting to hit a stride, and they got Joe Mixon back, so their running game is good again. But yeah, give me the Texans +3. I think they go into Green Bay and handle business. Fuck it, I'll take a money line.
+124 on that money line. I think it's going to be a really close game. I think it's going to be a great game. I actually think Green Bay is going to win this game.
It's going to be a very close game. It's going to be a great game.
It's going to be
Very
huge.
close.
But I think Green Bay is going to win this game. I think they win, not by a lot, though. I have the Texans covering the +3. I think Green Bay wins by 3 last-second field goal.
I changed my mind on 1+3.
No. Stick with your money line.
No. I changed it.
Bitch.
I'm not changing.
+3. I'm talking about me. I
Bitch
said
move.
Texans money line.
Bitch
I want the
move.
+3.
You kind of read my mind with this. I mentioned it last week against the Cardinals. Stupid pick from you. Green Bay's different in Lambeau. They're a different team. That atmosphere, Casey, you even said it right now in one of the other segments. Oh, fuck. I'm having a stroke.
Stroke Nation.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Oh, yeah.
Stroke Nation.
Stroke Nation, baby. Anyway, I'm going Texans +3 too. I think Green Bay wins this game, either a field goal or less. I could see it, pushing that field goal. I think it's a close game. I think it's a last-second field goal off of whoever the fuck Green Bay's kicker is. Oh, the Packers actually signed Brandon McManus. Plan to start him immediately. So, game winner off Brandon McManus' foot. First game with the Packers.
Get your soundboard ready.
Go ahead.
Next game here, you got the Philadelphia Eagles
Fuck him.
going into New York to take on the New York Giants.
Also, fuck him.
Philadelphia Eagles. Fuck 'em. Eagles for Daniel.
Fuck him.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Fuck him.
There you go.
Fuck him.
Which one? The Giants or the Eagles? Both of them.
Casey, what the fuck are you eating?
Chocolate.
Fucking chocolate.
It's Godiva.
Wish you would go dive in the fucking ocean.
Hit you with this one again.
Well, we are about to find out how good or bad the Eagles are. I don't think they're amongst the rank of really good teams, but I don't think they're amongst the rank of really, really bad teams either. I think they're just an average team.
They suck.
For the Giants, they fucking suck. They're also hindered by a Daniel Jones. Can't do shit.
The Eagles could lose this game.
Oh, yeah.
I would love for them to lose this game.
Every divisional matchup in the NFC East, like divisional matchups across the league, are usually pretty big games. The NFC East, it's always a toss up, unless you're the Cowboys playing the Giants.
The Eagles looked fucking terrible against the Browns.
Bad.
This dumbass is out there having to fight fans that are yelling at him to leave and they want him fired.
Nick
God.
Sirianni's such a fucking loser. That guy literally epitomizes a loser. Like, you don't know how to win. You don't know
He's a
how
scumbag.
to, you don't know how to be a respectable winner.
It's like he got told he wasn't tough enough to go into the Salty Spittoon, shaved his head, and still wasn't tough enough to go. So the fans still fucking hate him.
Wow.
That's pretty good. How tough am I?
I shaved my head today. Fuck
I
out
had
of
a
here.
bowl of nails for breakfast.
Without any milk. Oh, great.
I have the Eagles winning this game. I have them covering the 3 points. But if they don't win and cover, it's going to be time to panic in Philly. I think it's going to be closer because of what you guys said. NFC East showdown. But I'm picking Eagles -3. What the fuck are you doing?
Would you say it's probably time to sound the alarms?
Regardless, Xander's just a shitter, and we're beyond that. I said it last week. If the Eagles lost that game, they should have fired Sirianni on the spot. After what he did, turning around and yelling at fans, like, it's just so embarrassing for the organization. And that's coming from a Cowboys fan. Our organization is embarrassment at the highest level. For that to happen in a game that you barely won against a team that's not good. Browns are not a good team. They just got rid of Amari Cooper too, so they got worse.
The head coach of a team should not go and berate the fans. That's just my opinion.
My pick, I will take the Giants +3. They're at home. And yeah, I just can't. I'm not going to pick the Eagles. Fuck them.
Fuck them. That's fucking right. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I need a fucking shirt or a hat. It just says fuck them. I'm going to take the Eagles to cover that 3-point spread here. I think the Giants are just that bad. The Giants need to win this game, for their sake, but I don't think they do. So I'm going to take Philly to cover that -3.
Yeah, they won't. They won't win. If you're enjoying the content we're putting out, be sure to follow us right below right here. Audible Sports Pod on TikTok,